The Ballad of Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln. A tragedy in 50 acts. Oh, sweet suffering scholars, gather round, let me weave you a tapestry of institutional malpractice so grand, so artfully incompetent, it would make a medieval scribe weep into his inkwell. I, your humble narrator, shall guide you through the hallowed halls of Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln, a place where dreams go to be misplaced, ignored, and then aggressively billed for their own disappearance. Act I. The bait or free means you'll pay in tears. They dangled the promise of free like a carrot before a very tired, very broke donkey. Free digital marketing course. They chirped, oh, how naive I was. Free. Darling, nothing is free. Not love, not happiness, and certainly not education at Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln. What they meant was, free to waste your time while we harvest your data like a dystopian tech farm. You see, instead of teaching, they shoved us toward downloads third-rate software, apps that probably sell your browsing history to shadowy figures in trench coats. The actual course. A PowerPoint from 2009, narrated by someone who clearly Googled how to sound like a marketing guru 5 minutes before recording. And when we dared to ask, where's the learning? Silence. The kind of silence usually reserved for ghosted Tinder matches and customer service chatbots. Act II, the ghosting, or we forgot you existed, but we'll still bill you. Picture this. You finish your coursework like a good little scholar. You submit, you wait, and wait. Weeks slither by like a snail on sedatives. Emails vanish into the void. Phone calls, met with, oh, external verification is tomorrow. Spoiler. Tomorrow is not a real day. It is a lie. A Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln special. Then Audacity still email you, years later, demanding you re-enroll in the same course. Welcoming you while threatening fees for a class you already took. It's like an ex texting, hey stranger, while also sending you an invoice for emotional damages. Act III, the tutors, or why is this man yelling? Are the educators, the luminaries. One particular gem in the construction department had the charm of a screaming seagull. Students, stupid. Ambitions, you want to get far. Professionalism, extinct. His vocabulary was 80 bleeped out words, 20 sulking when called out. And when complaints were made, oops, forgot, like they were mildly sorry they left the milk out, not actively ruining lives. Act IV. The support that wasn't T or we care. Terms and conditions apply. Mental health support. Hilarious. Imagine begging for help only to be told counseling is coming soon, like it's the second coming. Spoiler, it never came. One poor soul was literally told to only be on campus 2 hours a week, after hospitalization, then scolded for showing up when they were told to. It's like being handed a life raft punctured with sorry, our bad. Act V, the certificates that went to Narnia. You'd think completing a course meant getting proof. Yes. Oh, my sweet summer child. Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln specializes in certificate evaporation. Assessments, lost. Marks, external verification. Translation, we didn't do it. Complaints, ignored like a reed. Receipt from a toxic ex. Act VI, the data had.
The businesses near Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln. A tale of woe, a sea of disappointment, a neverland of broken dreams. As I delved into the reviews, my heart sank, my hopes were dashed, and my faith in humanity was tested. It seems that the Gateway Mall, a place that should be a haven for shoppers, has become a den of despair. Rude staff, broken equipment, and a general air of neglect hang over this once promising establishment like a dark cloud. It's a place where the phrase customer service is little more than a myth, a fleeting dream that vanishes like smoke on the wind. One can't help but wonder, what if they actually cared about the people who walked through their doors? And then there's the Thai Marina, a restaurant that promises much but delivers little. The food, while edible, is overpriced and served with a side of attitude from the staff. It's a place where the phrase hospitality is an oxymoron, where the waiters seem to take pleasure in making customers feel unwelcome. The question echoes in my mind, what if they actually valued their patrons? But wait, there's more. Coffee Aroma, a place that should be a haven for caffeine lovers, has become a cauldron of discontent. The staff, seemingly allergic to smiles, treat customers like an afterthought, a nuisance to be tolerated rather than cherished. It's a place where the phrase, "customer is king," is a joke, a cruel farce perpetrated on the unsuspecting masses. I ask myself, what if they actually cared about the coffee they served? And of course, no tour of disappointment would be complete without a visit to the engine shed, a venue that promises excitement but delivers only frustration. The seats are cramped, the service is slow, and the staff seem to take a perverse pleasure in making customers feel uncomfortable. It's a place where the phrase entertainment is a distant memory, a fleeting ghost of a bygone era. I ponder, what if they actually wanted people to enjoy themselves? Last but not least, we have Carousel Lincoln, a bar that promises a night to remember but delivers only disappointment. The staff, seemingly more interested in their own reflections than their customers, serve drinks with a side of attitude and a dash of disdain. It's a place where the phrase, hospitality, is a dirty word, a concept to be scoffed at and ridiculed. I wonder, what if they actually cared about the people they serve? As I sift through the reviews, I'm left with a sense of sadness, a feeling that these businesses are missing the mark. They're like a ship without a rudder, lost at sea with no direction, no purpose. It's a crying shame, folks, a crying shame. So, dear travelers, be warned. The businesses near Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln, are a minefield of disappointment, a hall of mirrors that promise much but deliver little. But perhaps, just perhaps, if we shine a light on these imperfections, they'll take notice, they'll change, and they'll become the oases they once promised to be. Until then, tread with caution, dear friends, tread with caution.
Okay, so I've been looking into stuff happening around Lincoln College University Center, just seeing what's going on. It's kinda depressing, honestly. Businesses near Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln, they run mostly small shops, the kind tourists wander into looking for gifts or trading cards. And lately, some of them have gotten hit with this really annoying scam. There were these two people, a man and a woman, going around to places that sell collectibles trading cards and games specifically. They would buy expensive stuff over 3,000 worth, but they mispronounce the card names. Intentionally, the owners thought it was weird, but they still took the money. Then a few days later, the credit card company reversed the charges. The couple probably sold all the cards right away, didn't they? The owners of the shops were left with nothing. I bet they became super suspicious of everyone after that, constantly checking if the card will get reversed. Probably they lost money, and it's a real pain to run a small business around here, especially with Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln bringing in new people all the time who don't know who to trust. It's just sad, and it doesn't end there. Businesses near Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln, they seem vulnerable to getting completely taken advantage of. There was one company, they didn't say which one, which is frustrating, lost $3,300 because someone called them. Some scammers called and convinced an employee to buy Bitcoin with the company's money and send it to them. I mean, how could anyone fall for that? Seriously, Bitcoin, they probably claimed it was for some essential expense. The employee likely felt awful, probably lost their job. The company, they probably had to spend ages trying to sort it out and figuring out how to prevent it from happening again. It must be devastating. You want to help tourists to come here to enjoy, but things like this make people not want to come near Lincoln College University Center, Lincoln. These scammers are probably laughing all the way to the bank. I heard they do their scam in neighboring towns like Omaha, so who knows what else is happening. Foolish people.